All right, next question. Concerning 1 Kings 2, when God raises up 3 adversaries to Solomon, one of which is Jeroboam, verse 27 gives a reason for Jeroboam's rebellion against Solomon. It was because Solomon built the Millo, thank you, and closed up the breach of the city of his father David. Why would this security measure cause Jeroboam to rebel?
Okay, so there's not everything is spelled out there. I mean, the way it sounds is like Jeroboam rebelled because he was a great builder. That seems bizarre. You know, why did he? What does that mean? It doesn't sound like that. So what scholars believe happened, and the scriptures aren't really clear, but based on the fact that he, because you're reading the passage, it talks about how he runs into the prophet of God. The prophet then tells him, "You're going to be the one who's going to tear 10 tribes away from Israel. I mean, you're going to destroy the nation." You know, why in the world would him being a contractor, a successful contractor, lead to rebellion? And so what scholars believe happened was he was the tribe of Ephraim, and the 10 tribes. When you get to the book of Hosea, Hosea calls the tribes in the north, the 10 tribes in the north that broke away with Jeroboam, it calls them either Israel or Ephraim, because Ephraim was like the main tribe. It was the powerful tribe. It was the wealthy tribe. He's from that tribe. So the point being, when he is hired by Solomon to work on rebuilding, the city and the fortifications of the city in Jerusalem, he's very good at what he does, but he has, basically you could say in our vernacular, he has the union behind him. He has the people behind him because of where he's from. And he uses his position to then undermine Solomon, is what they believe happened, which is, we all know how that happens. You let somebody in your life, you think they're going to be your best friend ever, and they end up stabbing you in the back because they take advantage of the position that they're given, whatever that is, and then you're left wondering what in the world happened, as they pass around gossip about you and stuff. I mean, I've had all these things happen. So this is what scholars believe, that they brought him in, and it didn't take him long to turn all the workers against Solomon, and that would not be hard to do. If they don't only listen to me, we could build such better buildings, and this isn't built to the specs I think it should be built because Solomon won't let me. And so we create unrest among the people so that they would want to leave Solomon's rule, and they did. The majority of them did. So that's about all I can say on that, because it's not real clear what happened, but that's what scholars think happened.
Okay. Thank you.
Sure.
All right.
And how you will apply that to your life as a Christian, you have to pray about it.
Acquaintances, not friends. Not everybody's your friend. Some are acquaintances, and careful who you.
Well, there's a whole lot about that.
who you allow to be close.
Be very careful. Well, that's probably the main message, because Jeroboam became a huge problem to Solomon and became an even bigger problem to Solomon's son Rehoboam, because it's under Rehoboam is when he broke the nation away over taxation, and so it took a while. Like when you let somebody in your life and it seems all great and fine, and maybe years down the line this person eventually shows who they really are, and they're not your friend, and you're all of a sudden blindsided by somebody that, I have these people in my life, people that I once thought were my friends, and then found out they really weren't my friends. They were really an enemy that had evil design. And I'm sure we all have those in our life, unfortunately. But
we were talking about this in my breakaway class today with Judy
you were?
Rossi. Yeah,
No, you were?
are we bringing sin into the light of sisters who are going to pray for us, or just condemn us and
or manipulate?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right.